Lesson 1.3, we're going to be converting unit rates. Below are tables for you to reference. If you ever are struggling to remember how many inches are in a foot, how many ounces in a pound, and so on. Like a unit rate, a unit ratio is one in which the denominator is 1 unit. Below are 3 examples of unit ratios. So as you can see, it's not really a rate because it's not how fast we're typing, or I don't know why I used that one, how fast we're driving, or miles per hour is a unit rate, where this is a unit ratio. It's comparing quantities not that aren't referencing speed. So you have 12 inches to 1 foot, 100 centimeters to 1 meter, 16 ounces to 1 pound. So that's the difference between a unit rate and a unit ratio. And I did not highlight your vocabulary word there for you. Number 1, a remote control car travels at a rate of 10 feet per second. How many inches per second is that? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to set up the unit rate that we were given, which is 10 feet per 1 second. And then we ask ourselves, what are we trying to get to? And we're trying to get to inches per second. So we need to change feet to be inches. So I'm going to set up a unit ratio of 12 inches equals 1 foot. The feet cancel out, so I just multiply straight across. 10 times 12 is 120 inches, and 1 times 1 is 1 second, so it's 120 inches per second. Number 2, a swordfish can swim at a rate of 60 miles per hour. How many feet per hour is this? So the first thing I'm going to do is set up the unit rate I'm given, which is 60 miles per 1 hour. And I'm trying to get this to feet rather than miles. So I'm going to, it's not supposed to be equal, that's supposed to be multiply. I'm going to do 5,280 feet per 1 mile. So just like our conversions that we did, oh gosh, when did we do that? I don't know, sometime already this year. We wanted to cancel out, so we put it on the bottom. We put them opposite, so we cancel out miles, and then we multiply straight across. So 5,280 times 60 is 316,800 feet, and that's in 1 hour. So you could write it like this, or you could write 316,800 feet per hour. Circle it. And that's my answer. Okay, number 3. Marvin walks at a speed of 7 feet per second. How many feet per hour is this? So the first thing I do is set up that unit rate, which is 7 feet per second. So I write 7 feet for every 1 second. And then I'm trying to change seconds. I'm trying to change seconds into minutes, so that then I can change minutes into hours. So I need to cancel out the seconds. So I'm going to put 60 seconds on top to cancel out the seconds. For every 1 minute, there are 60 seconds. And then to get it from minutes to hours, I do there are 60 minutes in every 1 hour. So this is taking seconds and seconds and canceling them out, and minutes canceling them out. So it leaves me with feet per hour. So then I multiply straight across. 7 times 60 times 60 is 25,200 feet per 1 hour. And I circle it, And that's my answer. The average speed of one team in a relay race is about 10 miles per hour. What is the speed in feet per second? So they gave us miles per hour and they want us to change it to feet per second. So we have to change the miles to become feet. And we have to change the hours to become seconds. So we have a lot of work to do. So the first thing we do is we set up the 10 miles for 1 hour. And then we're going to worry about the mileage. So we're going to do 5,280 feet. And I forgot the zero. 5,280 feet per one is 1 mile. And then I take 1 hour. And you could almost look at this as if, like if the 5,280 and 1 mile don't exist, the hours are still diagonal from each other, so they can still cancel each other out. And then that's 60 minutes for 1 hour. And we're trying to get it to seconds, so we go down even further and we do 1 minute is 60 seconds. So we can go miles cancel off, hours cancel off because they're diagonal even though there's something between them, and minutes cancel off. So I'm left with feet per second. So when I multiply that all together, I get 52,800 feet over 3,600 seconds. So I'm going to divide that and I get, you can run 14, or not you, whoever this person is, the relay race. You can do 14 7/10 of a foot in 1 second. And I circle it. And that's my answer. Now this concept is really confusing for a lot of people. So you might want to re-watch it. I felt like I tried to go as slow as possible, but make sure you're always setting up what you're trying to cancel out diagonal of each other, and that'll help you.